Welcome to Coach Carter, your go to podcast for everything basketball, from improving your game to staying up to date with the latest NBA news. I'm your host, Carter, and today we're focusing on two things that every great player from the rec league to the NBA needs, and is also what I think is the most important: your mental and physical preparation. We'll talk about how mental toughness separates good players from great ones, and how physical preparation can give you the advantage you need on the court. Plus, we've got a special guest joining us later to share their perspective on these topics. But first, let's look at what's happening in the NBA now. Trade rumors are flying, and the playoff picture is slowly coming into focus. First, the Zach LaVine trade rumors. Reports suggest the Bulls are exploring options to move their all star guard. Teams like the Lakers, Heat, and Knicks are reportedly interested. LaVine's scoring ability, especially in the crunch time, could be a game changer for a playoff contender. Another player making the headlines is Giannis Antetokounmpo. His dedication to staying in peak physical condition has been key to his success, as seen by his current NBA performance. He also talked about how staying mentally locked in, especially during tough NBA seasons, is most important. It's inspiring to see how players like Giannis Antetokounmpo, a Finals MVP winner and MVP winner, balance these aspects to excel. And then there's Damian Lillard. His move to the Bucks with Giannis Antetokounmpo has been huge, but what stands out is his mental approach. He's been a leader on and off the court, showing calm and focus in high-pressure situations. All these players are great examples of how mental and physical preparation work hand in hand, which brings us to today's main topic. Mental preparation is what separates the great players from the good ones. You might have the best skills in the world, but if you're not mentally locked in, those skills won't matter in high pressure situations. Take Stephen Curry as an example. He's not just the best shooter in the game because of his mechanics, he's also one of the most mentally resilient players we've seen. When Stephen Curry is having an off night, he doesn't let it rattle him. He keeps shooting, keeps moving, and keeps believing the next one will go in. That mental toughness is what allows him to hit those game winning threes when the pressure is at its highest. Now, how can you build that level of mental strength? Let me break it down. Visualization is a powerful tool. Steph Curry has talked about how he visualizes his shots going in before games. Picture yourself making the shot, grabbing the rebound, or making a perfect assist. When you visualize success, your brain gets a preview of what it feels like to win, which boosts confidence. Here's a quick exercise. Close your eyes before a game or practice and imagine yourself in a game specific situations. Maybe you're at the free throw line with the game on the line, or you're dribbling past the defender to make a layup. Practice seeing success before it happens. Next, staying calm under pressure. Pressure situations are where mental preparation really shows. Think about the 2019 NBA Finals. Steph Curry was double teamed all series, but he never panicked. Instead, he trusted his preparation, his teammates, and his ability to make the right decision. One way to prepare yourself for pressure is to stimulate it in your training. For example, challenge yourself to hit 5 free throws in a row. If you miss, start over. This creates a sense of urgency that mimics game situations. The more you practice under pressure, the more comfortable you'll be when it matters the most. Next, positive self talk. What you say to yourself during a game matters. Imagine missing your first 3 shots. What's your reaction? If your internal voice is saying, I'm off today, that negativity can spiral. But if you tell yourself, next shot's going in, you stay in a positive mindset. Positive self talk is a habit you can build. Start by recognizing where you're being hard on yourself and replace those thoughts with encouragement. Lastly, building routines. Routines are another key to mental preparation. Steph Curry is known for his pregame routine. It's detailed, specific, and consistent. By sticking to the same routine before every game, he trains his mind to get into the zone. Your routine doesn't have to be complicated. Maybe it's listening to your favorite hype song, doing a specific warm up drill, or even spending a few quiet minutes visualizing success. The important thing is that it helps you focus. Here's a quick story. Back when I started playing, I used to let bad plays get in my head. If I missed a layup, I'd spend the next 5 minutes replaying it in my mind instead of focusing on the next possession. Then a coach told me something that will stick with me forever, and that I think I should share to you. The best players have short memories. Now I remind myself to move on from mistakes quickly and focus on the next play. Mental toughness is not something you're born with, it's something you build through practice and consistency. If you want to elevate your game, start training your mind as much as you train your body. Now let's dive into physical preparation. Basketball is one of the most physically demanding sports out there. Between running, jumping, defending, and battling for rebounds, your body needs to be in peak condition. Take LeBron James. He's 39 years old and still performing at an elite level. How? Because he treats his body like a machine. He invests millions into his body. He invests into strength training, cardio, recovery to make sure he's ready to perform at the highest level. Here are three pillars of physical preparation that every player should focus on. Strength and conditioning. Strength is the foundation of your physical game. It helps you absorb contact, hold your ground, and power through defenders. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a perfect example. His strength allows him to finish at the rim even when he's double teamed. Start with the basics. Bodyweight exercises like push-ups, lunges, squats. This will also help you jump higher. As you progress, incorporate weights to build more power. Deadlifts, bench presses, and resistance bands all help you get stronger and more explosive. Also, don't forget about core strength. A strong core improves balance, stability, which are critical for shooting, rebounding, and defense, most importantly, dribbling. Cardio and endurance. Basketball is a fast paced game, and you need stamina to keep up. Think about Jimmy Butler. He's a player who never looks tired, no matter how many minutes he's played. That level of endurance comes from consistent cardio training. Include sprints and HIIT, which means high intensity interval training, in your routine to build explosive speed and recovery. You can also do long distance runs to improve your overall stamina. The better your cardio, the more effective you'll be in late games when others are gassed. Now, high intensity interval training is best because it correlates most to how your game is going to be played, which is running back and forth, then slowly jogging and light work on defense. Now, recovery and flexibility. Recovery is just as important as the work you put in. Stretch after every workout to keep your muscles flexible and prevent injuries. Foam rolling is a great way to release tension, and icing sore muscles can speed up recovery. Sleep is another big one. Players like LeBron James prioritize 8 to 10 hours of sleep because it's essential for muscle repair and mental clarity. Lastly, nutrition. Your body needs the right fuel to perform. Stick to lean proteins, whole grains, and plenty of fruits and vegetables. Oily foods and junk foods are not the way to go. Now, stay hydrated. Too much dehydration can impact your focus and energy levels on the court. I'll be honest, there were times I'd skip warming up because I was eager to jump into games. Big mistake. My performance suffered, and I was more prone to tweaks and injuries, like rolling my ankle. Now I make sure to warm up properly with dynamic stretches and light cardio before every session. Physical preparation isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter. Train your body, recover well, and stay consistent. That is how you dominate on the court.
Hi, Killeen, how are you?
I'm good, Carter. How about you?
I'm good. So today you're just going to give some insights on how these people can improve at basketball. So
Alright.
Tell me first, how long have you been playing basketball?
Well, I've kind of played basketball just for fun since I was a little kid, but this is actually my first year on a team.
Okay, interesting. What position do you play?
Well, see, I usually play center because I'm quite tall for my height, for my age.
Okay, let me ask you these questions. What advice would you give to players who are struggling with their confidence?
Well, I think if you're struggling with your confidence, there's only really one way to deal with that, and it is to keep trying and to persevere and to just keep shooting, because eventually you'll make a couple.
Okay, do you have any pre-game warm-up routines or?
Well, see, I kind of struggle with some injuries, like regarding my Achilles, so I tend to stretch quite a bit more than everyone else on the team.
Okay, and how would you prepare yourself mentally for a game? Like, what do you tell yourself to make sure you're going to go in the game and play to your best?
Well, I always think positively. Maybe even watch some basketball highlights or clips to get inspiration and to get in the right mindset.
I thank you, Killian. That's all for today.
All right, thank you, Carter. Thanks for having me.
To wrap things up, success in basketball comes down to preparation, both mental and physical. Whether it's staying calm under pressure like Steph Curry or building strength and stamina like Giannis, these skills will set you apart from others. Thanks for tuning in to Coach Carter. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to watch the next one and follow the account. Let us know your thoughts and what you'd like to hear about in future episodes. Until next time, keep working hard, stay focused, and play basketball.